I've got another tip on how you can improve your Tai Chi. It's called Looks Like Straight, but Not Straight. Hi, I'm David-Dorian Ross. Welcome to the Cherry Blossom Studios. Today is day number 25 of 100 Days of Tai Chi. We are 1/4 of the way through the project. I've got another brand new movement for us today, and after the end of that movement, I've got a tip for you on how to improve your Tai Chi. But you're gonna have to wait for it, so stick around because it's all coming up right after this. In today's video lesson, we're tackling movement number 29 in the series of 103 movements called Ban Lan Cui, or Deflect Downward, Parry and Punch. A movement we've done once before, but we're going to start off in a slightly different position. We also have a different relationship of what the hands are doing, which is kind of why I'm waving my hands in the air right here. I was already sort of feeling it out in my head. Watch me one time and then we'll do it together. Here is the end of turn and chop with fist. Got all that? Don't worry, I'm going to break it down to you. I'm going to do it facing down the line, and then I'm going to turn to the camera and once again do the flippy thing with the video. Hopefully that's still working. In fact, if I could just make a comment right here, please let me know if it is still working. Last time I asked this question, I got a lot of great responses. People were saying, yes, the mirror imaging really helped. I just want to make sure that that's still true. But if it gets confusing, let me know and we'll figure something else out. All right, so here is layer one, the footwork. I am in a bow step with the right foot forward, facing in this direction instead of this direction here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sit on back, pivoting. And the first thing I'm going to do is sit on back and pick up this right foot and then immediately put it down again. As I put it down again, it's already pivoting on the heel towards the right, turning out 45 degrees. Then this left foot proceeds to step forward, landing and shifting the body weight into a bow step. Okay. One more time, just watch that and then I'm going to turn to face the camera here. So we're already in a bow step, sit back, pick up the right foot, set it down again, walk through with the left foot and shift forward into a bow step. Okay. Here's what the hands are doing. I finish turn and chop with fist with the right fist at my hip here and the left hand extended in a palm strike. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this right hand withdraw slightly and the fist comes forward. So I reach forward with the fist while the left hand withdraws and turns palm up. Then both hands drop down, and that's part of my unweighting of that foot. They swing around as they did before and land together as this heel strikes down. The body rotates 45 degrees and the left hand reaches forward as the left foot steps forward. And then the right hand, still in a fist, punches past the left. All right, watch that from this angle one time, and here comes the camera flip. I am in a bow step here. I'm going to take the fist, which was at my hip here, and reach it forward. It actually crosses over the left hand as the left hand turns palm up. Then unweight the front foot, draw both hands down, and step right out again. Pivoting on the right heel, I turn, continuing to extend this left hand, stepping out with the left foot. Let me just get back in frame here. And then shifting forward, the right hand punches, and the punch goes right past the left open palm. Okay. One more time. Again, I'm probably going to have to do it in 2 stages because I run out of camera room here. Here is the end of turn and chop with fist. Draw both hands back. Step in with the right and then step right back out again. Pivot and turn, extending that left hand. Shift into a bow step and punch right past the left hand. Good. Now, I'm going to flip the camera back around and let's take a look at that from another angle. I'm going to do it facing this direction. So as if we had, now you get a chance to see where this fist was at the beginning of the movement here. I'm just finishing turn and chop with fist. I push that fist forward, draw it all back in. Getting your fingers caught in the bush is optional. Step forward and punch. Beautiful. All right, that takes us up to movement number 29. Ban Lan Chui, deflect downward parry and punch. We're almost ready for movement number 30, which is going to be very exciting because it's also a movement we've done before, but in a slightly different way. One of the people that I'm very proud to have had as a Tai Chi mentor is Grandmaster Doc Fai Wong from San Francisco. I've known Grandmaster for 40 years at least. And one of the things he used to say all the time about how we performed our Tai Chi was this. He said, your Tai Chi should look like it's straight, but not straight. In other words, even though it looks like we're pushing and reaching and lunging, our arms and legs never get fully extended. In other words, looks like I'm reaching, but you always hold something back so it stays bent. The legs are doing the same thing, by the way. You can kind of see the rounded shape in the front leg here, but the back leg is also staying bent. So the question is, how much? How much of a bend are you keeping in your arms and legs? And here's where I can give you a very specific tip. What we're doing with our body here is recreating what in architecture is known as the arch, the strongest architectural shape there is. It can withstand all kinds of pressure against the rounded shape and not collapse. So as a martial art, that's a very useful kind of shape, don't you think? So how we find that arch in our own body is with a simple exercise I call hugging the tree. So you round out your arms like you're wrapping your arms around a big tree trunk here. I'm going to bend over so you can see the shape that's on the inside there. And you see how there is a sort of a very nice symmetrical shape on both sides here as we round through the fingers and wrists, up through the elbow, across the shoulders and back, and down the other side. Now, once you've found this arched shape in your own body, then all you have to do is that in every movement, you simply change the position of the hand or drop the elbow or lift it up overhead, but you never lose the arch. The arch is always there. Same thing in the legs here. You can, again, see the arch in the front leg, but the back leg is also arched. And look at the groin. The groin area is also rounded in that shape. One of my old teachers used to say, the groin should look like a U, not a V. In other words, a rounded groin is also more powerful. So here is the tip. When you're practicing, pause every so often to take a look at your final position. Here's an example. In brush knee and twist step that we do so many times here, at the end of this push, you should be able to look at yourself in the mirror and see this rounded arch shape. In other words, the push stops here. It doesn't extend out all the way. The elbow doesn't straighten out. Looks like it's going to be straight, but not straight. And that's your tip for the day. Practice that and your Tai Chi will improve. So we're going to make this a regular Thursday feature. So from now on, for the rest of this 100 days, every Thursday, we're going to have another how to improve your Tai Chi tip. So make sure you come back and watch on Thursdays. If you're watching this for the first time and you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit that little subscribe button and the bell right next to it, which will notify you when a new video comes up. The share button is also very nice. It's like Christmas, right? It's like an act of generosity to share these videos with another person. So that's always a nice thing. And if you haven't come on over to the website yet, please visit us at taichifit.net. I put the information down. I'm doing this. You see what I'm doing here? This is like my hand gesture for below this video in the description. There's stuff. That's just so funny. I did. Anyway, over at taichifit.net, we've got all kinds of things happening. A lot of stuff for free, a lot of stuff for a tiny bit of money, some stuff for a lot of money, but it's well worth it. But you should check it out for yourself and find out. All right, that's all I've got for today. Tomorrow's another move and another another question of the day. In the meantime, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the opportunity to share this with you. I'll see you tomorrow.